Hi, I'm going to talk about personal cloud storage. Now, a lot of teachers have already moved to the cloud, but there's still plenty out there who haven't yet discovered the amazing things that you can do with cloud storage. There's a lot of people who are still using their U-Drive on their ET4L server as their personal home folder. There's other people who are using My Documents on a laptop, and that's the only place that they keep their documents. There's even some people out there who are still using USB sticks as their only storage of the content that they produce at school and in their personal lives as well. But since our department has been increasing internet bandwidth at all of our schools, cloud storage really is a sensible thing for schools to be using, for teachers to be using individually as well. And you've both got access to Microsoft 365 and a Google Workspace. So Microsoft OneDrive is the cloud storage there, and Google Drive is the cloud storage in the Google space. Definitely worth finding out all about it and seeing how you could be using it in your day-to-day life. The benefit of using cloud storage is that it's anywhere, it's anytime, and it's any device. So you could be anywhere. As long as there's internet access available, you'll be able to access all of your files that you've put into the cloud, regardless of whether you're using Microsoft OneDrive or whether you're using Google Drive. And it doesn't matter whether you're an Android device, an Apple iPhone, an iPad, a Windows, or a Mac device, you'll be able to get your documents from the cloud very easily. And that's just convenience. The next big question that you're probably going to have was, okay, well, which one do you choose, Google Workspace or Microsoft 365? They're available to every staff member across New South Wales, and you've got that choice. If you're a Google Classroom user and if you're very comfortable in Google Docs and Google Sheets and Google Slides, then you're probably going to lean towards the Google Drive for your personal storage. But if you're somebody who has a whole lot of documents that Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and so on, then more than likely you'll be wanting to go to Microsoft OneDrive as your personal storage. It's really up to you, and maybe if you're a power user like me, you'll use both platforms. There's no reason why you shouldn't be using both of them. It's quite amazing cloud storage that you have available at your fingertips. Now, there's a learning curve. It's not something that you'll pick up straight away, particularly if you're used to a USB stick or if you're used to an external hard drive or that My Documents folder. How do you get things into the cloud? How do you access it? How do you share it? It's collaborative. That's the other big advantage of it. Well, the T4L team has got you covered there. So if you go to the T4L website under resources, you'll find professional learning resources. And in there you'll find Google resources, and there's a whole lot of videos, just short little video clips on how to do things with Google Drive, how to migrate your data, how to share your data with others, and so on and so forth. There's a whole lot of videos in there, and there's even videos about all of the different apps that are associated with the Google Workspace platform. If you choose Microsoft instead though, then you'll want to find out about Microsoft OneDrive, and all of the Microsoft OneDrive steps and videos are shared on that page for you as well. And as well as that, you've got details linking you to advice and tips about how to use Microsoft presentation tools, video tools, collaboration tools, Microsoft 3D tools, Microsoft Teams, and so on. Totally fantastic resources available from the T4L teams, and self-paced. As you want to learn, just jump in. It's just-in-time learning ready for you. Now, even if you don't use cloud storage as your day-to-day storage device for your activity, your collaboration, and your work with your documents, the very least you should be doing is a backup up to the cloud. So if you've got something on a USB stick, you want to make sure that there's more than one copy of those documents, those photos on that stick. Don't just put it on the stick, get it up into the cloud as well. Just make a backup copy in your Google Drive or in your Microsoft OneDrive, or even both. The more places that you have copies of the file, the less likely you're going to lose anything. Now, while I've got you, finding out about what's happening with technology in the department. Did you know that the department and the T4L team in particular has been producing regular weekly news for teachers for schools since 2015? We're up to issue number 80, and this is the latest issue here. It was released at the end of term 4 of 2021, and we produce 3 issues every single term, week 3, 6, and 9, and they contain all of the latest announcements, all the latest information, tips, resources, links, all those sorts of things that will help you in your day-to-day use of technology at your school. There's an archive of every past issue that you can jump into at any stage, and if you want to know when there's a brand new release has come out of the news.t4l newsletter, then all you should do is click this little subscribe button over here and go to the form, fill it out, put your school code, school name, your name, first name, and your portal ID, and you'll get an email on the Monday of every week 3, 6, and 9 of term to say, hey, there's a brand new issue of news.t4l.